Thank you. Do you want me to say that part again? No. Okay, guys, so one thing. I love when someone comes for the first time, they're getting a lesson. I actually haven't even seen a ball that Scott's hit. I've heard a few that he's hit, but I look in the bag. And when someone comes in with C-Taper 120S shafts, what do you know about them? There's some moon ball hitting Jessies, okay? They hit the thing high. These shafts are made for one reason. Keep the spin and the trajectory down. Then I go, ooh, okay, let's check to see if I'm right. What's the next club you go to? You go to the driver. Oh, 8 degree, even better. Oh, yes, bingo, I am correct. He is a scooper, okay? He's delivering lots of loft, and so I haven't seen him make a single swing. I haven't seen him hit a single shot, yet his history, without him saying a word, has told me a lot because it lives in his golf bag. And so I know that we're dealing with someone who is not a shut face, de-lofter, compressor. It's going to be high ball stuff and picky. Am I correct? Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Fire away.
Fire away.
What club you got?
8-iron.
And let's make our target the right edge of the cover shots on the far side.
The right edge of
the cover thing, the white cover thing. Is that, what logo is that on that thing? Is that a Georgia Bulldog logo? My goal was to not say that all day.
Fire one edge or what?
Yeah, go ahead, please, Scott. Jeez, that sounded good. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I think the sun's right over the edge of that cover shot. Yeah.
Let's do this, Scott. You see the left edge of the building?
Barely, yep.
Okay, we're gonna go left edge of the building instead of that. We're gonna change that. Chuck, thank you for the reminder. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Keep going. And Scott, know this, okay? If I was teaching you, I wouldn't be like going, oh yeah, okay. I'm giving a little bit of commentary and a little bit of a show for everybody. We're almost going to carry on as if, like, the student, you're just hitting shots, but you're not here, okay?
I'm missing them intentionally.
Promise.
Just so you got something to work on as well. End to win.
One more. Guys, if you get an opportunity, move around, okay? Take it down the line and a face-on look, please. Because they both matter here. Okay, so we have no evidence to go on. This is strictly anecdotal because we're not recording anything or capturing any data, but we've seen it. Scott is doing everything in his power to stop the ball from going up in the air with his equipment and his setup. His golf ball, if you did not get the opportunity, from face on that is not an exaggeration. His golf ball is right there. Okay, it is perfect for a left-handed driver. Okay. It is perfectly located. It is off the inside of his back foot. And so he knows that his tendency is to hit the ball really high and get scoopy. And what he's done is, I'm going to get shafts that counter, as we all should do in a fitting, shafts that fit our preferred ball flight. And he's got a ball position, unintentionally, I believe. Okay, are you trying to get it back there?
Stack and tilt.
Ah, we've got a throwback.
Yes.
A throwback, okay? Stack and tilt throwback. Did they say you should have the ball off the back of your inside your right foot?
That was a personal adaptation.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. Because I didn't remember reading that. Those guys always hit the ball low. You're trying to get the thing up. But I'm going to go with this. Looking at the club face at the top, there's a lot of that, right? There's a ton of that. At address, it looks like the right hand. Anytime I see a golfer set up and there's a big gap between their index finger and their middle finger in the trail hand, it's because this hand's climbing over. Okay, this hand, when this hand is down here, you'll get a lot of that kind of short grip look. But when it's getting over on top, that index finger wants to separate. So he's got ball back, right hand weak, that gets him up to the top. There's quite a lot of this radial cupping going on that hangs the toe down, and so now the strike is compromised because he's really trying to get the face around, but he's got the ball back here, and that's why he's struggling. I would bet on those thin ones that you're hitting, a lot of golfers think to themselves, they go, well, I must be hitting up. I would bet he's hitting 7 down, 8 down with the ball position as far back as he's got it, but it's thin on the way down because the club's rocking up to the golf ball in that fashion. Okay, and just remember, if someone's delivering lots of loft, it doesn't mean that they're gonna hit it, well, if they hit it well, they're gonna hit it high. But they can still hit it thin, and they can still certainly, if someone's got the scoops going, they can still have the club head traveling down. Okay, I once filmed a little clip where I intentionally took a driver and I hit up on a driver, and I stopped the video at impact. I was 11 degrees up trying to do something extreme, but I had that look going. You can have your hands forward and still hit up, and you can have your hands back and still hit down. Okay, just because it's forward doesn't mean you're hitting down. It increases your ability to do that, but it doesn't mean it has to work that way. So here's where we're gonna go, okay? I believe moving the ball back is just encouraging. It means he's got to work this much harder to get the face around. So we're gonna move the ball to traditional position. We're gonna go right hand stronger, more underneath. And then I'm gonna have Scott hit some shots where he's gonna try to get the face really shut, okay? As closed as you can get it. I want you to hold the club in your left hand at the bottom of the grip for me, please, Scott. Let go.
Oh,
right there.
Bottom.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, the other one. Now as you go back, I want you to feel that.
Okay.
Okay. You'll notice as you go back here, this is quite hard for a lot of people to do. Can you see this butt end here?
Can now.
Okay. There we go. Okay. If you get this way, no butt end showing. Okay. I want you to feel that. Hold that out in front of you again. Actually, let's go on the ground, left end only, or just above it a little bit. There we go. Now up to the top. Okay, that's a feel I want you to have. You see that face? Yep. I like that. Okay, I don't mind if it's, let's see what happens. Okay, so if you could, ball position. Very easy. We're going to keep that same club. I want you to go feet together, ball in the middle. Okay, and we're going to go step with the left, equal step with the right. Cool, I'll accept that. It's close, but I'll accept it, okay, as a first offering. Okay, yes, thank you. Hold this baby up. This wrist is going to actually get up that way. Now right hand on. There we go. Okay.
Am I cheating you?
There we go, that's good. That's going to feel amazing. That feels amazing, right?
It's going to go one direction.
Okay, so I want you to feel this. Now, right about here, guys, is where I can tell Scott, hey, Scott, just by the way, if you do this correctly, this thing's going to go low and left. It's going to go low and left if you do it correctly. And then when he does it, he's more likely to go, oh, the left was okay. He told me it was going to happen. So this is going to go low and left.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, just to there. Okay, just a little halfway back, okay. Really shut. I want this. Chuck Cook taught me this many years ago. Chuck, neutralize. As golf coaches, we are ultimately trying to neutralize every person's bias. Show me, please. Just a little punchy one, please, Scott.
Oh yeah. Low and left.
Okay. Where was that hit on the face? Anyone tell me? El Hozel. Okay, that was a solid hosel rocket. It may even have been a double hit hosel rocket, okay? Did you feel how the club twisted in your hand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, the club did a full spin, right?
Yep.
Okay, when you ever take an open face golfer and try to get them to hit it lower and get their hands more forward and de-loft the face, and they shank it on the first one, what's the answer?
Good job. Try it again.
No, the face is still open. Because we know this now, if the hands go more forward, what does it do? It slows down the closing of the face, okay? As those hands get more forward, as he's trying to hit it lower and kind of punchy one out there, the face stays open. I'm not going to say it goes open, but it slows its closing. And so now I've got to go, hey, no, we need that face more shut. I need that face stronger, okay? And guys, because we had a cool debate at Coach Camp a couple of years ago with Mike Adams. Mike Adams said, you cannot hit a shank with the face open. And I was like, whoa, 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 hold on. You can trust me, you can definitely hit a shank with the face open. We just saw it. Okay, so let's feel, I want you to just go, we're going to go to halfway back, okay? Yep. You're going to point this face at the camera. I want that camera to be able to see those grooves right there. Okay. Okay? Show me. Awesome. Okay. 4! Yeah, the guy who we just let use our facility just bombed our facility. I'll tell you, it was me. That was Ohio State wide left. I know we're all about that.
Now you're trying to get in trouble. No, we're not.
Oh no? We got some Ohio State fans?
No, we're not.
Then you remember it, I know that. There.
All right.
Okay. Just go like a little lighter for me, please, Scott. A little softer, okay? Not quite so hard. Okay. I also have heard, Scott, via the grapevine, that this is your annual lesson.
Not true.
You have 2 per year.
I've got a local PGA.
Okay, do you? Okay, yeah. Good. And you know, I was gonna joke. I was gonna say, hey, if you really want to get better, stop doing this to yourself. You're getting overloaded with info. I like the ball position. Nice job. Go much softer for me, please. I'd like this ball to go 100 yards. Yes, just to there. Face really tipped down. Lighter, lighter, lighter. That ball was still going up as it went over 100. Okay, cool. And so let's understand that Scott's tendency to get the face open where he's had to hurry up and shut it, the downswing part, the compensation to the open face is still alive, right? Is still alive. And I want him to hit low left burners so that he can learn to organize and start to go, how do I stop doing that? How do I not do that? And get the handle more forward, fend off the face a little bit by moving his body differently. And that way, I'm not going to say, look, I want you to hold off and try to hit the ball straight doing that. That is not the message. But he's going to start to keep that trail side a little lower, a little bit more in, instead of really throwing everything at it there. Okay. So it's going to take a little time. Go softer for me, please. And softer is hard for everybody. I think everybody here knows that. Light, light, light. That's better. Current handicap? Like
Question mark?
6, 7, 8?
Yeah, give or take.
Okay.
Oh. Haven't had a gem in my life.
But if you have a good day, you're shooting under 80, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Bad day, I'm shooting over 80.
Little punchy zinger. I like that pace. That was better. Okay, that was better.
For you.
Give me some more face strong, please, and just a little more deliberate with that left hand. Left hand up, right hand under.
When he does that,
yes.
Does it matter if the face is pointing to the sky like he did it there, or do you want it square?
I would like it more square, so he's got to come this way with the right hand. He's kind of
like that's more up there. There you go.
There we go. I like these guys. They're keeping you true here, Scott.
You sure?
Hold on. No.
It's got clubhouse written all over it. Okay.
Put your left hand on. Left hand on, face vertical there. Okay, like normal. That goes on normal. Now we just elevate that wrist a little bit. Now put the right hand on. There we go. Okay.
Real slow.
Yeah, just this punch out from under the trees. Better, okay? Come on, now, I slowly want you to try to, we're getting better with the pace. You're starting to own that pace. It's starting to feel not so foreign. I would love for you to hit some shots where you're gonna, there's water to the left of the building there. And the general manager is roaming the lawns. He's looking for the person who hit that shot. And you're gonna pretend like you're hitting well to the right of that. Keep that ball right.
How far do you want me to cheat this thing, Andrew? I can keep it right.
Well, I don't want you to aim right.
Yeah.
You're going to aim straight. We're going to grip it the same. Okay. So we've got that on the record, guys. He said, I can keep it right. How far do you want me to keep it right? Come on, let's see it, Scott.
I can cheat it. There it is.
Guys, I will say, and Scott, thank you for doing this, because this
Absolutely.
is not as easy as you're making it look. But guys, it's like so perfect, because so many of the themes that you've heard today, Scott is exhibiting just beautifully for us. Okay, in that, like he's this open-faced guy. You're normal, right? You're normal, and you are the people that we teach most often. I care about the game. I'm going to get these shafts, and I'm going to get fitted, and this is good. This is the answer. I'm telling you what we're talking about here. This is the answer. Okay, but it's going to take a little bit of time. I want the right hand less on top, more under. I want you to feel like the face is really strong, and then, as Chuck Cook said, now we've got to go downswing and go. Really try to turn this corner where we're going to feel like things are going that way. Just set up inside the ball for me. Just set up right there. Okay, go back, halfway back. Come through slowly, all the way through. Keep going, keep going, keep going. What did you feel different there?
Swinging to the left.
Yes, again. Yes. Okay, show me a little one of those, please. That's another famous Chuck Cook. Chuck, I never realized like how many drills I used that you taught me in my day-to-day teaching. Oh, I like that. That was close. It was half a groove thin, but we don't have to say that.
And the wind. You know what you forgot? You forgot to tell him if it goes left, no sex for a year.
Chuck, I'm going to leave that to you.
Oh, well, he can work on this game. Oh, heck, Chuck. It was only 7 minutes, Chuck. What is going on?
And so anytime you hit one of those, you're going to go, ah, my face, my face. My face is not strong enough. Chuck, nice golf balls, hey? Face is still a bit open there for me, Scott. Yeah. Let's hit, and I would love to hit one. I'm sorry, I can't hit one right now. No, I would love to, but I'm not going to. But I want you to, as you hit this next shot, we're just going to go back. I really want you to try to feel like this is going to be crazy strong, and we're going to almost try to hit this little punch out from under the trees. See if we can keep it pretty straight. Okay, better. Better acoustics, better feel there, right? Keep it light. Don't get too hard for me.
Better acoustics, a little less shame. It's all better.
Face strong. Face really strong here. Shut it. Okay, right idea.
Believe it or not, I used to play a 25-yard draw.
25 what?
Yard draw.
That was close to my favorite one there. On the way through here, I want you to feel this. Okay, we're coming down. That face is strong. You've got to be in charge of that. And then I want you, watch my right arm here. It's going to stay short and work around. The GG holder.
Okay.
You're going to hold this one. And I know if you know Stack and Tilt, you know who GG is as well. Like Chuck's still watching GG. I love that Chuck is still watching GG videos. Nice and light, please. Best one so far. Keep their face strong, okay?
Are we allowed to ask a question?
Please do, yes.
On his finish, is it okay at this point that his toe is aiming at me when he's holding the finish? Or do we want it still the face out that way more?
Show me.
Go to the finish. Oh. My first day. So he's coming through and doing the things you want, but he's all the way over here with the toe at the end.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
You're
Yeah,
okay with that?
I
Okay.
want.
I'm just curious if that's okay.
I want him to. I want him to get these wrists to go more of that look on the way through, versus because he's had every reason to go the other way.
Depends on
Okay,
the face.
looking down like the
Who said that earlier?
look down the rifle. For someone other than Scott, it's a good drill.
Same story?
Yes, please. There we go. Okay. So guys, that's going to be the story. And we can spend more time on that, and I can supervise him practicing doing that. But ultimately, the message is delivered, the message is received. We need the club face stronger. It's absolutely perfect. Thank you, because it fits so much into what we were talking about a lot today in there. And let's get the face stronger so that now you are free to get this body rotating. You are free to keep the right arm into your side and have it ride the rib cage around the corner as you take it into that left pocket and go more that way. Okay, better strikes, better acoustics, more compression, better trajectory for sure. We've just got to build the skill you need to start to learn how to kind of keep that face quieter and not tumble it over with the right arm. Makes sense?
Yes,
okay. Ball position grip as well. Little side notes.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Thank you very much, Scott. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Guys, I wanted to show you just two little things. Okay, can I borrow that club? Thank you, Scott. Two little things I think that are kind of cool ideas. We've all seen, I'm so sorry, I got it, you know those face magnets that stick on the face? Okay, please get a bunch of those and just leave those around everywhere where you teach. I meant to bring mine, I brought mine home from work and then left it at home before I left. But if I've got one of those face magnets on here and I go back, get yourself like a PVC pipe about this big, like a big gulp cup. If you've got a big gulp cup, fantastic. Okay, stick that on the face. Obviously we're not going to swing, but do it yourself a few times. Start where the rod, that's the magnet that's on the face, is just resting on the top of the big gulp cup. And then you're going to go back and come down, and as you're coming down you want to start to get that rod, the face essentially, organized so that it can line up and stay down lofted enough to enter into the big gulp cup. Because if it starts there, it's above the top edge. If we get it there, it's below, and it's going to go into that cup. And it's a great little feel exercise to start to get a sense for like how we need to organize the face and ultimately de-loft it coming into impact to get that better strike, that better compression. And guys, I apologize. I see everyone's getting blinded by the sun. I'm the only one not getting blinded. So sorry about that, but it's lovely looking this way. That's an important one for the open face, that golfer. Okay, the floppy right armor. Okay, who's going to go that way? Who needs to go that way through impact? Let's get them to feel what the face needs to feel like. And then a super duper one, if you've got a shut face golfer. Okay, you've got someone who's really got the face closed on the way down. and they're having to really drive their knees and drive their body forward, and they're hitting blocks and hooks and kind of low, high smash factor, low spin type hot shots, where if you gave them a 6-iron from the middle of the fairway, that ball could literally never get high enough and land soft enough to stop on any green. Everything's just coming in there hot. A super duper little exercise to get them, there's two things that I do. First, I'm gonna try to get them to do this, because they just are not capable of hitting a cut shot. I'm gonna go, hey, okay, let's grab this 8-iron and see if we can hit some flop shots. You know, and so get up here and go, okay, I'm gonna set up way to the left. I'm gonna, whoa, get that in the teeth. Sorry, Chuck, that ball's ruined. That one's slightly better. But get them to try to hit some floppy kind of 8-iron shots where they're going to land the ball softly. They're literally going to hit slices, and they're going to look at you and go, well, what's that got to do with my swing? Well, everything. Because that's the flavor that you need to take into a full shot. And slowly but surely get them to start to hit longer shots, and all of a sudden the height comes back, the softness comes back. They're starting to get a sense as to what it's like to get the face open to the path. Get them to hit some 7-iron, 8-iron lob shots that go 100 yards, because invariably if they're a shut face golfer, they've learned how to generate power. Okay, they've learned how to get that ball moving out there. Now they need to learn, and Chuck, you taught me this as well. You see, you didn't realize you taught me as much as you did, right? The evolution of a golfer.
Did you ever pay?
I did, but I just secretly paid. I hired you to come to coach camp with me all those times, and so I was paying attention. Okay, I did pay, but in a different way than most people pay. I got you to come to Europe with me, and I said, come Chuck, tell me stories for a whole week. But the evolution of a golfer is this. Everyone starts out as a big old slicer, and then they stay with it, they stick at it, and they start to become this hooker. And they get some power, and they can make the ball go, but the thing's hooking. And then the final step, straight balls. Get them to learn how to hit straight balls with that power, and now they can start to control their golf ball and become a real golfer. And that really is, in my opinion, I agree wholeheartedly, the evolution of a golfer. If you've got this power golfer who's shut face, blocks and hooks, get them to learn how to get the face to the path positioned differently, and they're going to start to get some height, some softness to their shots. They'll keep that power. Another super duper little exercise. Does anyone have an alignment stick?
2 in the bag under the flag.
Oh, fantastic! That is awesome. This is a cool drill, guys. I'm going to use both of these.
That for his ball position.
Yeah, he slides it into his shoelace. Okay, here's the tee. No mercy. Okay, ball on a low tee. And if you've got someone who's a hooker, this is hard. That's too close. So this is the target line. You take this alignment rod, 15 inches. You're going to peg it in the ground, leaning away from the golfer on the inside edge of that golf ball. Okay? Now, small, 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 slowly. Okay? Slowly. And you look at it from where you're looking at it, and it's like, it's not that hard, I can do that. And then you come look at it from my angle, it's kind of challenging. But what the challenge is here is, can the golfer get the face positioned in a way where they can chip the golf ball to the right of the stick, whilst the club head goes, oh, got it, to the left of the stick. And they don't need to do this for hours, but they just need to get to a point where, I think I had the golf ball a little close, where they can at least do this like 3 times in a row. That little shot. And what are they learning? They're learning to get the path in and the face out. And as soon as a hooker can learn to do that, it's like, that's what I gotta feel? Yeah. Because what's the instinct of a hooker? My ball's always going to the left, what do I need to do? I need to swing to the right. I need to swing to the right and hold it off. Even worse, okay? I'm going to swing to the right and hold it off. Where does the head stay when you hold it off? The head stays out. That's going to cause it to hook more. Okay, so the golfer needs to learn how to get the path, the club head, arcing back to the inside, where the face at impact is pointing to the right.